Hi guys, my name is Lela Sophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. Today, I'm going to be going over a few vintage bags that I think are absolutely worth investing in. These are bags that are timeless, that are going to be the perfect addition to your wardrobe. Some are more fun, some are more classic, but overall these bags are all priced very well. The prices always range on vintage stock, but these are the ones that I think are worth investing in right now. Number one on my list is the vintage Gucci Jackie bag. If you saw my wish list video, I am totally looking at a couple. I have some on my radar. I think that the vintage ones are equally as cool. There's even more variety, quite frankly, in the vintage market. I love the new ones, but the price is quite high. And so if you're not looking for a contemporary investment bag at the moment, the vintage Jackies are just as good, if not better, depending on your style. These bags can range anywhere from as low as $250-ish to the mid, 1500 range. The vintage market, again, kind of has a plethora of colors, of styles. I, of course, kind of gravitate towards the muted, more tan, brown color leathers. All in all, there are a lot more options, color, material, even sometimes pattern. I would totally check out some Jackies. I'm gonna link a couple below for you. On the Gucci train for one more bag, this is the vintage Gucci Horsebit bag. I saw the new ones and I was like, okay, this is absolutely gorgeous. And I kind of did my normal, ridiculous hunting, vintage, sifting through thing that I do. And I found that the vintage ones are really quite similar. That's a style that's an example of a brand really, truly like digging into the archives, realizing that it was such an amazing bag, not really finding anything wrong with it, and then kind of making like minor tweaks here and there. I think for anybody that's looking for like a staple everyday bag, this is a great option. Also, it seems to fit like an insane amount of stuff. It kind of accordions out. So definitely the Gucci Horsebit vintage bag is worth checking out. Again, the price is like unbeatable to the contemporary versions. I've seen ones as low as $300 to $400, and then you can kind of go up from there. In a very similar light, I love this one, the vintage Celine horse carriage bags, also just the vintage Celine Triumph bags, are so gorgeous. I didn't even think of looking for the vintage version, which I should have done sooner. And then when I was in Paris this summer, I stumbled into a vintage shop and tried on one of the like horseshoe horse carriage vintage Celine bags. And this bag is so much better in person, let me tell you. And then I went down the rabbit hole of like finding so many beautiful versions. I totally swooned for like the Bordeaux colored ones. The black ones obviously are classic, so very similar to the vintage Gucci Horsebit. I've seen a lot for under $1,000, even some as low as $500, $400, and so compared to today's prices, for such an amazing bag that clearly has been made so well, I think it's worth investing in. This next one is a personal favorite and one that I own, and I can't say enough good things about this bag. This is the vintage Chanel camera bag. I have been so shocked to see how little people know about this bag, one, and the fact that I have not seen many or even any out, which is really crazy to me. I got this bag a year ago and I did my normal like hunting, sifting through, and honestly the amount of options for vintage Chanel camera bags between like $1,500 and $2,100, if you know Chanel prices, especially in the vintage market, can't even talk about today's market, that's an amazing price. When I tell you, as soon as I received this bag, the lambskin, again, if you own Chanel, obviously you know what I'm talking about. If you've never had a vintage Chanel lambskin bag or been able to feel one, touch one, the quality is just insane. It has become my like staple bag, a bag that I will never ever get rid of. I would check the markets because I've seen really beaten up ones for even like around $900. I'm not sure how long the prices are gonna stay that good and competitive, so I would definitely add that to your list. And obviously for the cream of the crop, in my eyes, a vintage Kelly I think is more than worth investing in. The Kelly is just like timeless. I can't say enough good things about it. If you haven't already seen my luxury wish list, that is #1 on my wish list to treat myself to for my 30th birthday. I feel like it's a very appropriate occasion. Vintage Kellys in that box calf leather, to me, it's just like a forever bag that you will pass down. It is so perfect. It's one of those bags that I think you'll never get tired of. I, of course, am always a huge advocate for using your bags, even a bag that is of this kind of level of investment. I think that truly using them, giving them an entire new life, these bags have been around for a while, a lot of them for decades. I think that this is just a no-brainer. Okay, for a fun one, there is one celebrity who just has the most amazing vintage bag collection. That is the Queen Rihanna. Rihanna will step out with some archival pieces that I'm like, yes, she did that. She really did that. And just when you think it can't get any better, it gets better. And so one that I think is such a cool option that I, again, don't really see anybody talking about is the vintage Dior saddle bowler bag. In contrary to the smaller Dior vintage saddles, this bag is actually affordable. The way that I would have added on the regular kind of shoulder strap saddles, but the vintage market is just so insane. I honestly don't know if I recommend getting one. I think that I am so upset with myself for missing the window in like 2018 where people were getting ostrich Dior saddlebags for $200. That is insane to me because now the prices, I have not seen one for under $2,000 to $3,000. The vintage saddle bowler bags, however, I've seen for hundreds of dollars. And that is a huge difference. You're getting more leather, you're getting more room. I think it's a bag that could be on the cusp of trending, so I would get in now. Another bag that I do already have in my collection is the Louis Vuitton Vintage Papillon 30. I think that the 30 size is perfect. Honestly, the smaller ones I said in my handbag collection video, I totally have my eye on too. I really like them, but the 30 clearly is the most readily available on the vintage market. They are the best priced. I swear to you, I paid $200 for mine, and mine came with the little mini papillon that goes in it. The papillons are a no-brainer. Again, my brother and my mom have both joined the club and they absolutely love theirs. For paying, you know, anywhere from $200 to $500 for a vintage Louis Vuitton bag, I say add one. There are such cool color options. There's a patent leather version option, the old Yayoi Kusama, which I'm not sure technically vintage, but let's just throw it in there. The Yayoi Kusama collection is like to die for. I think that it's a timeless bag that, again, is always going to be going in and out, so get yourself a vintage one. And last but of course not least, this is the vintage Fendi Baguette bag. Might be totally overdone, might be totally over talked about. I have one myself, but honestly, this is a great bag. This is a timeless cult classic bag. I think that any collector should have one in their collection, and the coolest thing is that with these bags, you truly can go like off the beaten path and get one of the weird archival ones. You can get a cloth version, you can get the print version, you can get a solid color version, you can get a fur version, you can get a beaded version. There are so many. I put this on my list over the Dior saddle bag because, quite frankly, even with the Fendi 25-year anniversary show, all the new pieces, all the collabs, shout out the SJP collab, I think that this is actually worth investing in, and I think that you can find these bags for a good price. Again, if you're adventurous, you can find kind of like a quirky, more interesting, possibly colorful one for in the hundreds easily. That has been all of my vintage handbag recommendations for you to invest in. I think that buying vintage is not only fun, it's important. It kind of advocates for giving your bags a new life, holding on to your bags until you pass them down or sell them to somebody else who's going to absolutely love it. These bags are genuinely amazing investments. Some I think are kind of on the cusp of being trendy, and some are just completely timeless. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts. As always, let me know which one is your favorite down below in the comments. Subscribe to my channel. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video, and thank you as always. Bye guys.